Welcome to another bite-sized learning of Terraform. Today we are going to be walking through the documentation to show you some of the numerical functions that Terraform offers out of the box. These are functions that you can use inside of your own Terraform modules to help take either like pre-inputted or contrived bits of data and manipulate it so that it becomes different types of input to feed into other modules or outputs or whatever you need to do with the details. Today we're going to look at the numeric functions. Terraform gives you 10 out of the box for you to use. The first one is the ABS function. This is the absolute value. So what ABS does is it gives you the absolute value of a given number. If it's 0 or positive, then it's returned as is, but if it's negative, it's multiplied by -1. Essentially what you get out of it is always a positive number. So if you have data that is negative, but you need it to always be positive, you would feed it through the ABS function first. The next function is the ceil function. This returns the closest whole number that is greater than or equal to the given value, which may be a fraction. So if you have a ceil of 5, the closest is 5. If you have a ceil of 5.1, it's going to round it up to 6. So it moves it up to the next whole number. Floor is the opposite of that. So floor will round it down to the nearest whole number. So floor 5 gives you 5, floor 4.9 gives you 4. Log returns the logarithm of a given number of a given base. So some examples of this is the log of 50 in base 10 is 1.69. The log of 16 in base 2 is 4. Max takes one or more numbers and returns the greatest number from the set. So this is really useful if you have like a set of data and you just need to know what the max is. You feed it in. Sets can be of any size and it'll give you the biggest number out of it. Min does the opposite, where it takes the smallest number in a set and it will give you 3. Parse int is really cool, so it takes a number of whatever base you specify and it will render it in its base 10 equivalent. So 100 base 10 translates to 10. FF in base 16 translates to 255. -10 in base 16 is actually -16 in base 10. And then this digit in binary equates to 48,879. So you can see this is really cool for translating things from whatever base the number's in into our native base 10 that we work with, in normal mathematics. The POW function is a exponential multiplier. So 3 to the power of 2 is 9, 4 to the power of 0 is 1. And lastly, signum determines the sign of a number, returning a number between -1 and 1 to represent the sign. So this is just for calculating if a number is positive or negative. And that gives you the list of numerical functions that we have to operate with inside of Terraform.